Do you know about this guy, Bad Bunny? I had never heard of his music until, well, I've heard of Bad Bunny in the last week or so because, well, here's Bad Bunny. This is Bad Bunny. Let me read the tweet here from Danielle De Souza Gill. This is Dinesh's daughter, by the way. Rapper Bad Bunny just told Americans they have 4 months to learn Spanish if they want to understand his Super Bowl show. Can you imagine if an American artist went to another country and told them to learn English? The NFL should pick a performer who respects American culture. So there's Bad Bunny. It's a dude in a dress with boots and okay, that's so edgy. Jeez, is anything edgier than a guy in a dress in 2025? But okay, Bad Bunny went on SNL and, well, let's jump to that first, and then we'll get to the other stuff. Bad Bunny went on SNL and yes, basically said, if you don't learn Spanish in 4 months, you're not going to understand the Super Bowl halftime show. I'm just repeating what she said, which is what he's going to say.
De todo, demostrando que nuestra huella y nuestra aportación en este país nadie nunca la podrá sacar ni borrar. And if you didn't understand what I just said, you have 4 months to learn.
Okay, now it should be noted that Bad Bunny's current world tour boycotts the United States of America because of his concerns over ICE. So you've got this sort of crazed, like he's taking the crazed extreme left position on ICE. He's going to perform all in Spanish, kind of threatening, you know, it's a threat in a sense. It's like we just don't give an F about your culture or your language. So the question here, as we're dealing with cultural rot, I think that's what the theme of the show is. It's like we've had such confusion over the post-October 7th stuff. We can't seem to be able to say, I don't know, maybe the Super Bowl, like the one day of the year where basically everybody in the entire country, you could argue Thanksgiving also, but from an entertainment perspective, when we're all basically watching the same thing, when we're all sitting there with our family and friends and eating wings and drinking beer and blah, blah, blah. Like, do you think that maybe the NFL, what network's it on, the Super Bowl this year? Whether it's Fox or ESPN, it doesn't even matter. We'll get the answer on that. But whether whoever comes up with this, whatever boardroom of people, they were sitting there and they're like, it's the Super Bowl. And we're rolling into, and it's going to be, by the way, on the 250th anniversary of America, right? Because it's next February. It's going to be on NBC. So NFL people and NBC people and probably some streaming people, they all sit in a boardroom or they could jump on a Zoom call and they go, who would represent America well right now? Just with all the things going on in America. And it's like, you could come up with dozens of bands that would be largely apolitical or just might have some member-berry component to it. Like, oh, we could all think back. Everyone loves Journey. Could we get Journey to do it? You know what I mean? Could you get Fleetwood Mac to do it? You could, like, it doesn't, those are bands that I like, but like you could get bands that it would basically be like, people would be like, all right, it's pretty good music. We all kind of like them. We all kind of remember them, something like that. But instead, a giant corporation, the NFL, and a giant network, NBC, said, okay, we're going to get in this hyper political guy on the 250th anniversary of America, a guy who doesn't really speak English, who sings, my team told me, sings exclusively in Spanish. Can you call it even singing? Whatever that is. It's not, I don't call that singing, but like sings in Spanish, wears a dress. Like you are purposely poking the bear as much as possible. He has every right to have what his opinions are. He has every right to speak whatever language he wants. But is this what the country needs? And why do we, from a corporate perspective, why do they keep pushing this stuff on us? That's the question that I would ask.